The city of Gainesville is verbally committed to fund the staffing to keep the pavilion at Grace Marketplace open.
But the shelter has had to front the money and is waiting for the city to pay what they promised. WUFT's Leah Harding reports.
Peter Dannenhofer needed a place to stay for the first few months he was homeless.
It's no picnic being homeless. It's a full-time job.
He needed a roof over his head and found one at Grace Marketplace. Locked by day to encourage residents to stay active, the pavilion houses dozens by night. It costs more than $6,000 to pay for the staffing to keep the pavilion open every month, paid for by the city of Gainesville.
It was a safe landing because I didn't know exactly where I was going to be ending up. I was going to be on the street. I'd run out of my savings.
But the shelter is still waiting on the funds from the city for October and decided to keep the pavilion open even without written confirmation that the staffing would be paid for by the city.
We've had a letter authorizing us to go ahead and provide the services for October and the first couple days of November. And then the balance of it is being rolled into the new agreement that is still in negotiations.
With only a verbal commitment from the city and county, Grace Marketplace has continued to provide the staff and the funding to keep the pavilion open since October of this year. The city and the county have not yet paid Grace Marketplace, but they continue to provide services to keep the pavilion open. Last night, 35 people slept inside.
So we don't have it in writing, but from the dais, it's there. So we're confident that we'll get paid on it.
For Dannenhofer, the pavilion provided shelter and a place to scout out neighbors before leaving the shelter.
Because we got to know each other over a period of 3 months. Like I said, I was there on August 15th. And over a period of 2.5 months, there's certain people that I got to know, and then we moved out here together.
Out to Tent City, trading a roof for a tarp and making way for new homeless residents to live in the pavilion for the first time. Leah Harding, WUFT News.